Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of the Old Clock. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorials.
The year, 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that awaits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
Well, welcome to this funky game. So, this is very different to the other games because it's set in a different time. This is also different. We have money, $3.50. I guess back in those days, with those cars, 1930s. That was a lot of money, I assume. So yeah. This is game number 12. A kitty. So
drop a nickel into the slot, please.
I don't want to waste money. How much is it?
Hello.
Nickel.
I said drop a nickel into the slot, please.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I don't know what nickel is, or how much that is. I forget that back then they had operators, so there would be an actual human on the other side of the phone. That's a puzzle. For sure. Alright, coolio. I guess we're going in. That's a map. Yep. Alright, cool.
Well, hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
Your bloomers. Please don't bet your bloomers. I want them to be on
That's
you.
right. Are
please.
you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian, but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Pies are the Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch.
No, I guess
Emily
I have to
didn't say
spend money
anything
on
about
that.
you coming until just this morning.
She didn't?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Is she all right?
Well, now that's hard to say. She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
Emily's father?
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
You make it sound like she's in some kind of trouble.
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs
Odd.
to spend some time with a bearcat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up, she's in
fuck?
her room. Just make like a Boy Scout and be prepared.
Okay, first of all, what's a bear cat like me? What are you trying to say there? Dumb Dora? Where did that come from? Right, Jane, you're weird. Alright, let's have a look in here. What's happening? Hola. Shakespeare. 5 cents per game. I'm gonna... yeah. Hobo. Okay, cool. A kind woman lives here. Oh, that's nice. That's what we saw. I wonder if this will come. This might come in handy. Clever hands. Or Hans. However you want to pronounce that. Is that the smart horse? Yeah. What we've got here? Oh, puzzle. Oh, blimey. My pet, my bloomers. Ah. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. That don't fucking work now, does it? Pew, pew. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know. So good. Let's go talk to Emily. Can't really look at anything else. Takes me straight to Emily.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
Well, I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
You and I may not be best friends or anything, but you're still one of the nicest people I know.
You obviously need to get out more. Why are you roasting her for, Nancy? The hell?
Well, thank you.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and your dad.
My dad?
Helen says he's a lawyer. Shh!
Oh, what the fuck?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard something. Your father has a safe, right?
Crazy bitch.
This is 1930. Lots
is
of people have
1930.
safes.
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in his safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me. What was that?
Emily, come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Come on, we better get out of here.
This is horrible, just horrible! The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months.
Well,
maybe
remember
even for
that
good.
time, Jane, I said I smell something tasty, and you're like, it's the pies. Well, maybe you should be watching the pies and not standing out here being dumb Dora.
Does he know what caused the explosion?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark, and boom. He said insurance companies are
Boom.
very reluctant to pay
A
out when things
boom.
look hinky, and that's when times are good.
Henke. Who is she? Holy shit, damn.
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately. I think she's pretty upset. But it's not her fault. What with her mom passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut? I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Oh no!
Emily?
What now? More surprises.
My mother's jewelry! It's gone! Someone must have stolen it while we were all downstairs.
As
I
if.
knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
You mean this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do? Without that jewelry, I don't have a prayer of paying for a new stove, and without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn, and if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here. I wish Josiah Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
He was this old man that lived next door. He died last year. He
Bitter
spent most of
much?
his time here at the inn, and he led my mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Okay, was he a relative? No. Just some random guy you knew and said, I'll give you money once I die, and then he didn't leave you any money, and now you're in this situation, you're like, I wish he left me some money. I'm sorry, who are you to him? He did not need to leave you any money. And now you're all bitter about it? Fuck, sort your own problems out, why you... Okay, I'm going on a tangent.
Maybe he didn't leave you anything because he didn't have anything.
Oh, he didn't act like it, but he was rich. His estate was worth almost $250,000. Everything went to Richard Topham. He's this man who claims to be able to help people develop their paranormal powers.
Why do you suppose Josiah left everything to him?
Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great-aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Whatever.
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer, I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him.
She's a dumb
Please?
Dora.
It would be such a big help.
Seriously, me? Why me? Why am I talking to him for you? I've got nothing to do with any of this.
I guess.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
How about you fucking go yourself, huh? Get off your fucking ass, stop moping, and do something.
Where is Richard Topham now?
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Get out of your jammies, Jane. I mean, Emily, fuck. Jane too, Jane's fucking useless.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Did I seriously just say that? Fuck. I have more things to talk to her about, but let's just investigate the room a bit. Oh, what? Yeah. Okay.
Guess I can't turn the crank unless I'm playing a record.
Yeah, I guess so. That would make sense now, wouldn't it, Nancy? Oh, fuck me. I'm not reading that shit. Yeah, cool. Fucking what?
Is this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
Oh, alright. Well, at least you have Jane. Jane can fucking teach you, I guess. Hello? Oh, I guess I
Hi,
can't, 'cause
Nancy.
she's right here.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
Suspicious, suspicious.
Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave you?
Yes. I don't know why he gave it to us. It's never worked, and nobody can open it to find out why.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Yes, yes, yes. Can people stop reminding me? Damn, it's my father. Alright, I'll go and call him right now. Blah, 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 blah.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. There
Okay.
you go. Now, how may I be of service?
I'm sorry. Carson.
I'd like to talk to Carson Drew. His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Carson Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Well, I see you got to Titusville okay.
The car ran like a top.
It ought to. That's a fine car. You treat it well, it'll treat you well.
I was told that you wanted me to call.
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up. Save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. He said you can't miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will pick them up, Dad.
Good. Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yes, Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over. Have you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
She wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
Stole it? Good gosh.
Emily led me to believe a lot of strange things have been happening at the inn lately.
Sounds to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there short.
No, I want to find out what's going on.
Do you know who I
have
am?
to find out what's going on.
You have to?
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you
She's
are
dumb
so
door.
curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all these weird things have been happening, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block, I'm afraid. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
What way is that? Smart?
Careful.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being the parental type. In fact, I get the impression she's in way over her head.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18. And then both Jane and Emily will be free to do whatever they please.
If Emily sells the inn, will Jane get part of the profits?
If she's Emily's guardian at the time of the sale, yes. Are you suggesting that Jane's primary motivation is greed? Good grief, where did you get such a suspicious mind?
I think it was from the person who has always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities, Dad.
I did say that, didn't I?
If somebody says they're going to leave you something in their will and then doesn't, is there anything you can do about it?
Not a thing. Whatever's in writing is the only thing that counts, unless, of course, the will was tampered with or forged, and you can prove it. If not, you're out of luck. Why do you ask?
Emily's neighbor, Josiah Crowley, told her and her mom that they were going to inherit part of his estate. But when he died, his will left everything to this ESP expert named Richard Topham.
That's too bad, but this Crowley fellow was free to leave whatever he wanted to whomever he wanted, I'm afraid. People do change their minds, you know.
Goodbye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly. It was only 5 cents. That's what a nickel is. 5 cents. Anything else?
So, is Emily all right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused?
No. You mean someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire? Hypers! If you can't trust a fireman, who can you trust?
Who said it was a fireman?
Emily said you were the only one who knew she had that jewelry.
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry. It's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Is that your car I saw when I drove up the driveway?
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
Can't wait. Alright, well, let's go to the bank and pick up the telegram, I guess. Zoom zoom.
That car I saw before is gone.
Okay, so I got the gas here. It's space to park. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go then. Oh, okay, no mind. Oh wait, that's a bank. Oh, that's the telegrams. Okay.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and my father said
Say no more. You're here to pick up some papers. They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, it's just that my regular driver never showed up today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. How would you like to earn some extra cash?
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car,
Interesting.
you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents each time you complete a delivery.
25 cents,
and you
hell
might
yeah.
even get some tips.
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Oh, I know where that is. It was literally like where the lilac inn is.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that door.
Well, hello.
Hello! Are you Nancy Drew?
Yes. Are you Mr. Archer?
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
Did Emily tell you why I'm here?
She just said you were coming and that she'd appreciate it if I would talk to you. Terrible thing, losing her mother like that, then being saddled with that restaurant, especially now.
What do you mean?
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
Some people say we're headed for a depression.
Well, that kind of pessimism is not only misguided, it's pointless. Thinking ahead and taking action, that's what we businessmen should be doing right now. And I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me.
Well, that's
Main
good,
Street
I guess.
Bank, Jim Archer
I don't know.
speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by.
What? What's wrong now?
Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Well, crap.
Oh, no. I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a
Oh,
large
are
sum
you
of money when
fucking
he died,
serious
or
right now?
so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How gullible can you be? You're stupid. Oh yeah, someone just told me that they're gonna leave me a big sum of money, but I don't really know them personally. Oh yeah, that's fine. I just won't pay my bills or insure anything.
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
Did he leave you anything?
He'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. But when I finally read his will, it all went to Topham.
That is a bit odd, but still, like, them assuming that they'd get his stuff is like, seriously.
How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Emily's going to be able to run the inn by herself?
Times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right. Whatever that meant.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
What was he reading?
His favorite book, The Make-Up Secrets of Lon Chaney.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still
Wait,
out
she's
there.
not letting go,
Are
eh?
you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe
like a
deposit
puzzle.
box here about 3 years ago.
When the time is right, and then...
Maybe that's where his real will is.
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
I guess I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
Alright then. Keep reading your newspaper.
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
Love how you say naturally it doesn't work, like he really screwed you over.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back.
Okay, so I need to go to the hill something.
Did Josiah Crowley give you this clock?
Yes. Unfortunately, it stopped keeping time almost immediately.
Looks like the key is missing.
Yes, I lost it some time ago.
Man, you really take care of things, and then you wonder why
Clara?
he didn't
Clara
leave you
Pickford
anything.
is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Oh, safe deposit boxes. Don't mind if I do.
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
Gonna have to sell it soon, sorry. Depression's hitting. No. There it is.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there. I'd, tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up some of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that plant just bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye!
Bloody hell, the hell. Alright, where do we have our little... Let's go around a bit, I guess. DP gas. Okay, that's where I get gas. Okay. Railway. What's in here? Mountain Resort. Trollmeister. Nails. What the fuck, a cow? Get out of my way, cow. Oh, there we are.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's.
Get on with it, dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. A rather expensive car at that. Very well, Miss Drew. Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Drakowski, and upon your return I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Drakowski?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains. I, on the other hand, am expecting company within the hour, so do hurry.
Well, fuck me. Where am I gonna find that? Camp Avondale. That's where we're... Oh, do I put them on the map as I drive? Well, I don't know them. Oh, there's a farm. While I'm at it, I'll just deliver another telegram. Maybe that will help me.
Telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
Hey, I know where that is because I just checked the map. What's the Rex? Here, right? Yes, amazing.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason. What a jokester.
I need to fill up soon.
Thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
That's okay, you bitch. Down here. Orphans, okay. Pond, okay. Print shop. Lilac Inn. Yeah, that's it. I don't fucking know. Oh, there it is.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Drakowski?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah,
Lilac.
I put you through to your father,
Lilac.
didn't I? You pick up those papers for
Hey,
me?
that's you.
Actually, Wait a minute. How did you know about that?
See this headset I'm wearing? I plug it in and what do you know? I hear things. Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours over to the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Dude, I completely blanked. Where do I need to go? Mrs. O'Shea, where's that? Fuck, where's Mrs. O'Shea? Yeah, bitch.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Mr. Jones at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Where's the cow
I've only
at?
got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, let me deliver it to the cowman and then we can go and gas up, Nancy, okay? Bruh. Oh, what the frick is that?
Hello,
Lady.
I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me, thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip you with. Wait
Of course
a minute,
you don't.
here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
No, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, what the fuck? Get your cow off the road. Miss O'Shea, where do you live? Don't know. Orphans? I don't remember, honestly. Here? I don't know.
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yeah.
Yes?
Thank
My
God.
name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands or in our mouths.
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Miss Jakowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I better go rinse out his
I
mouth.
love
before-
her accent.
Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
It's a pine cone! That's terrible, I'm sorry. Alright, let's zip up.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up.
Oh my fucking god, are you serious? What the fuck? Who wrote that? Needs to be fired. Terrible.
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That's a telegram. Bruh.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Yeah, fuck off. Is that it? 25 cents, that's 8. That's 8. Damn.
Did you deliver
Got
that
robbed.
telegram?
I got
I
robbed.
sure did.
Good for
And
you.
I got
Here's
robbed.
your money. And here's your next telegram.
That
this
covers
one
my-
goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the good work.
Sunnybrook Farm. Didn't I just come from a farm? I just came from a farm. Oh, it might be a different farm actually. Is it this farm? No, that's John's farm.
Maybe I could buy some toys for the orphans in here. A
25
vending machine that
cents.
just sells toys. Keen.
Keen. 25 cents each, motherfucker. What? How many did she say? 5. She needs fucking 5? Bro, what a chore. Ah, teddy bear. Teddy bear.
Well, that's one toy.
Let's do a little girl. I mean, a lady.
2 toys down, 3 to go.
Let's do choo-choo train. People like trains. People? I mean,
That makes
kids.
3 toys.
Kids like trains. A boat. Boat is cute.
4
Now,
toys. I
no.
just need 1 more.
Do we want a truck or an airplane? I reckon a truck.
5 toys. That's all I need.
Buy airplane. No one likes you. What farm is it? Fuck me. I need money. You don't tell me much now, do you? Where would the damn farm be? Would it be up here? Oh yeah, up here. That one. Yes, thank
I only
you.
got half a Hi, I
You're
have a
fine,
telegram from
Nancy,
Miss
you're
Ross.
fine.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm only 10. but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Better,
Well,
Rebecca.
okay.
I know
Thank
your
you,
name.
Rebecca.
I know where you
No
live.
sweat. I mean, you're welcome.
That's right, Rebecca. What the fuck? What? How? I did not go over the fucking... Nancy, the fuck is this?
There. I hope I don't get another flat, but I better go to the gas station and get my spare fixed, just in case.
More money? More money?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. I don't know how the fucking tire went flat. I did not ride over any potholes. I did not. Stop trying to convince me that I did, because I did not. Fuck, I'm gonna run out of gas.
I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Dr.
Yes.
Bob.
That would be me, thank you.
Wow, that's a big telescope.
Come back after dark and I'll let you take a look. You can consider it your tip.
I may just do that. Bye-bye.
Now, if you had a dirty mind like me, that conversation was very peculiar. Nancy, would you just drive properly so, you know, you don't run out of gas? Aw, bro.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy
Can you
service
shut
is the
up?
zippiest.
You're gonna
Fill
say
her
this
up?
every
Just 50
time.
cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Fix my tire, bro.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped.
Oh my
and
god,
zippy
he's
service is
still
the
saying
zippiest.
it.
Fill her up.
Could you please fix my spare tire?
You betcha.
Imagine trying to say that every fucking time.
There you are. Good as new. That'll be $2.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
You should see my face right now. I'm fucking shocked. $2? $2 fucking dollars? Holy Jesus fucking Christ, $2.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And
You better
here's
pay
your
me
next
more,
telegram.
Ben.
Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
Fucks me where that is. By the time I drive around, I'm fucking... Another fucking tire will pop. Bruh. No, not here. Fuck. Bruh, here, take your stupid fucking toys. It cost me a
Do you have
fortune.
5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint, you hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets? I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from Phelps Print Shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski.
Are you serious?
We don't pull hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have jelly on our hands.
Phelps Print Shop. Wonderful.
Seriously, you're fucking joking right now. I better not do another fucking chore, so wait till
Sorry,
you,
young
Jesus.
lady, I'm about to close.
I'm just here to pick up the raffle tickets you printed for Mrs. O'Shea.
No, darn
Useless
it.
pig.
I did tell her I'd have those done today, didn't I?
Mm, yeah, you
I'm
did
sorry,
indeed.
But they're just gonna have to wait until
Oh no,
tomorrow.
you said
But
today,
I need
cunt.
to have them today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
You need to do your
My
job that you promised to
brother-in-law
do.
thinks he's
I don't
hot
give a
stuff
fuck about your
because he
fishing.
caught an 18-inch largemouth bass this morning. So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day. And if I do,
That's not my
I
problem.
get his stamp collection.
Not my
If
problem.
I don't, he gets mine.
Shouldn't have
And
said
since
by
stamp
today.
collecting
Not
is
my
about
problem.
the only hobby I can
I'm not
afford
fucking
these
fishing for you,
days,
dude.
I am going fishing.
You're not going
You
fishing.
stay here and print those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
I can do it, Mr.
Pretty sure
Phelps.
you don't have any
Better be
brains
right,
left,
because
so...
you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you
Fuck,
later.
you're annoying. What a jerk. Where the fuck is this bitch? I have no fucking clue. Where's... Who do I need to deliver to? I have no idea. Not here. Not there. I guess the fucking puddles consider me somehow breaking my tire. I don't fucking know how. Oh, there it is. Literally
Hello,
right there.
I got a telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much, you know.
I understand. Did this by any chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Why, yes it did.
Thought so. Bye.
Do we really need to have a fucking chat about life? Can we just move on? Here's your telegram, bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Where the fuck is Deer Mark? Oh yeah, yeah. So you need to do these chores.
Hello,
in order to
I'm
get money
delivering
for
a
gas
telegram to Dr. Ackerman.
that you used to do the
I shall deliver
chores.
it to the good doctor forthwith. He rarely tips, and I never do.
That's okay. Bye.
You fucking dogs. Why don't you tip me? No one wants to tip me. Tip me.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Old Man Johnson out at his farm. Keep up the good work.
I'm about to start swinging, eh? Loki wanna cut this content, but...
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Maybe. Who are you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and if you are Mr. Johnson, I've got a telegram for you.
Well, thank you. Hey, you want a tip?
Sure.
Buy low, sell high.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Fucking hilarious. My fucking panties are wet from laughing so fucking hard.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the railroad station and deliver this to Willie Joe. Keep up the good work.
Okay, this will be the last one, I reckon. Just up here?
I've only got half. Hi, I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Willie Joe. Is that you?
No, I'm Willie Joe's Uncle John. I see that she gets it, though.
She?
She, with a capital S.
Well, bye.
Huh? I'm confused.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zap and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
I guess I'm not getting through any of this game.
Be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
I feel like that's alright.
Did you
45
deliver that telegram?
cents.
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Phil Connor out at Krollmeister Nails. Keep up the good work.
We'll do this one, because it's quick and easy.
I have a telegram for Phil Connor.
I'm Phil. Thank you. I got a tip for you. Here.
Ow, that's a nail.
That's what we make here. Nails. Beauty, ain't she?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Connor. Bye.
Bro, I honestly thought it was a tip. Ah, fuck me. What an asshole.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
Hope you had a
And
tetanus
here's your
shot,
next
Nancy.
telegram.
Damn.
This one here is for Helen C. White. She's at the library. Keep up the good work.
It's not funny.
I have a telegram here for...
Shh! You were in a library.
Sorry. This telegram is for Helen C. White.
Who?
Helen C. White.
Bill and Steve Wright?
Helen C. White.
Shh!
Here.
A telegram for Miss White. I'll give it to her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Never mind.
Shh.
Bro, come on. Libraries are not that fucking
Did you deliver that
stupidly
telegram?
strict.
I sure did.
It's
Good
dog
for
it
you.
out.
Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Molly out at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Vash's Dairy with the fucking cow. Okay. I can wait. Let's go fishing. I guess.
First thing I need to do is bait my hook. Yuck.
With the grub?
Now I toss this in the water, and when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
How do I know?
You'll see the difference now. If we change it, you'll know how. Nothing ever stays the same. Once you let it change. It's like a family tree. Part of you and part of me. And if we should
I caught one! Looks like 19 inches to me. I should get this fish to Mr. Phelps before the smell gets any worse.
Let's see what you got in there. How about that? You did it. Here, let me take it from you.
Please do. I think it's starting to get a little ripe.
Just rest yourself a minute while I get those raffle tickets. There you go. 10 dozen tickets to the annual Orphans Benefit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a telephone call.
To your brother-in-law?
Yeah, the one who used to collect stamps.
Bye.
Psycho. Fucking took me ages, bro. What a joke. Great. My fucking tire's gonna pop soon. Okay.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I've got a telegram here for Molly.
She's in the milking shed. I'll give it to her. Say, I got some freshly churned butter here.
That's okay. Bye.
Yeah, put it on the fucking stick for me. I'll eat it like a fucking lollipop. What do you want me to do with that butter, cunt?
Hi, you got those raffle tickets for me?
I sure do.
Great. And here are Mrs. Sheldon's bridge cards. One of the gals spilled Moxie all over them, but I cleaned them up real good, so let's not tell Mrs. Sheldon, okay?
Okay. Thanks for your help, Miss Jakowski.
Thanks for your help. Bye now.
You know what she sounds like? Harley Quinn. Prove me wrong.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Here's one for Audrey out at Blenheim Nursery. Keep up the good work.
I don't remember where that is, so I'm just gonna move on. Nah.
Do you have my bridge cards?
Right here.
Good. And here is Josiah's trivet. I didn't realize when I asked to borrow it that it was such an eyesore. But once a sumptuous dish of my buff stroganoff was placed atop it, I assure you, no one noticed. Now do run along. My guest will be arriving any minute, and that dress of yours,
Well,
I like this dress. It's very flouncy.
I could give two shits. Flouncy. Flouncy.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Well, isn't that fortunate that you're not gonna drive anymore? Yeah, I'm stopping it right now. $2.30. $2 for a fucking tire. What a joke. Is that? No, it's not. Okay. I'm tripping balls. Alright, let's try this. Thank you. The fuck? What was that? It gave me like a word or some shit. Alright.
What this mirror's doing in here?
Time will tell. Oh, I got something in there. What? What? Oh yeah, that's cool. Secret passageway. Of course.
From the looks of those lanterns, I'm not the only one who's been down here recently.
Oh no, mice.
An old piggy bank. Swell, $1. This piggy bank looks like it's been here for a long time.
Hell yes, I'll take it. There we go. Okay, we can play that.
Guess I better not leave the lights on. Sounds like this door opens into someone's living room.
Lunch? There you go, good kitty.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's someone's house, I guess. And why is there like a whole passageway through the bloody tunnels?
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Turn them off then, how about that?
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Oh, what now?
Trouble?
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly. I'm her guardian. I should just make her sell this place. She's only 17, for Pete's sakes. She should be out meeting boys and going to parties, not trying to run a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her, and make her tell you everything.
Ew, he's so annoying, man. You really wanted to sell this place? You're not a good guardian. You need to be helping her, not making her worse. Aw. Oh, I can't string two words together and make a sentence. Just go and talk to her. Aw. Kids are hard. Aw. She's not even a fucking child, man. How hard is it?
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
Not really,
that
no.
Picture on the wall over there?
Because
I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move. I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this.
I mean, I
did
did
you see
find a
Jim
secret
Archer?
passageway.
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
Your mom dropped the insurance in order to save money for...
Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Shh! Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just
fucking
possible,
cuckoo crazy.
that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again. Listen, I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to see if Josiah hid a second will somewhere.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
Well, just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway, there's no harm in trying, right? Who knows? I might turn out to be good at it.
Be my guest.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Do you have any idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the bee's knees.
Seems like he was a bit of a character, huh? Okay. Oh wait, let's listen to the thingy.
Would it be okay if I played a record?
Sure.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able to transform himself fittingly into a giant warthog.
That's supposed to be a scary
when his
story,
forest
huh?
hideaway came into view, I dismounted and approached the door on foot so I could take him by surprise. My My fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting in front of the fire. He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits. Seeing that the door was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. "Step away from that bottle of warthog potion," I commanded, "and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant." "I'm not going to give you a thing, save, perhaps, a taste of my sword." And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known.
Get on with it.
The storm raging outside paled in comparison to our battle. To my surprise, Nick's experiences as a lower life form seemed to have improved his skill as a swordsman.
What?
I fainted.
You write
I
this
parried,
shit.
And yet, victory eluded me. And soon I began to feel my strength ebbing from me. I was tiring rapidly. Summoning every ounce of what little energy remained in my body, I lunged at him one last desperate time. Ouch! Why, you've wounded me. I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow. Curse you! His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. "Save your breath," I intoned, "and give me those gold coins." "Here, take your precious coins." He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
Wow, impressive. Do I do anything here, or like what? Because that's something to do with the story, I realized. So like whatever the sound effects in order happened, like hooves, swords, thunder, rain, footsteps, door, coins, you know. So that's spelling something out. Alright, Jane, you fucking useless cunt.
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
How long has this been going on?
For about 2 weeks, I guess. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
What did the sheriff say when you called him about the stolen
Not asking her
jewels?
permission, fuck off.
He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, well, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, you know, delicate state of mind.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
No one asked you to, but whatever. I guess what's said is said and done. Alright, I'll quickly call me dad.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please. Very good. Now, how may I be of service?
Hi, Mr. Kowski. Could you please connect me with my dad? His number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Carson Drew.
Hi, Dad.
Did you pick those papers up yet?
Yep.
Great. You can give them to me tonight when you get home from Emily's. So what else have you been doing?
I'm earning money by delivering telegrams for Tubby's Telegrams.
Good for you. That's a great way to meet people and to accumulate a little cash, which might come in handy. You're putting extra wear and tear on your car, you know.
Yes, Dad.
What else have you been up to?
I'm a little worried about Emily.
Why?
She admitted to me that lately she's been hearing voices and seeing things move all by themselves. Jane thinks she's losing her marbles.
Running a restaurant is a big responsibility. Maybe it's getting to her.
Well, that's what Jane keeps saying.
Maybe Jane's got her boots on after all.
Goodbye, Dad.
See you tonight.
I don't know about the boots, but alright, what's going on here, man? What's going on here?
Oh, got it.
Paper.
Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
Well. What's down here?
Oh, a miniature golf course. Swell. Can't hit the links without a scorecard.
Oh.
Looks like I'm supposed to put my scorecard in here when I'm done.
Oh, I get a prize. Okay, I'm not gonna play golf yet, but at least we know where we are with that. Oh, okay, a house. Well, that's locked. That's where Topham lives. Okay, so this is Josiah's house.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
They're fucking ugly cat.
What does this cat want?
Smack on the face. Poof. Looks like it's already been smacked around. Look at her face. What an ugly thing. Meow meow. Shut up! Spoiled brat. Yeah, play with your stupid toy.
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
How did you know who I was?
If one is to teach others how to develop and use their paranormal gifts, it's only logical that one must possess such gifts oneself.
Does that mean you can read minds or tell the future, or what exactly?
The paranormal includes telepathy or communicating by sending and receiving thoughts, extrasensory perception or perceiving that which cannot physically be seen or heard, and psychokinesis, using one's psychic energy to reshape or move objects.
I call bullshit, but okay, to each their own.
When I walked in just now, it looked like you were in a trance or something.
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own psychic energy. Have you
Crazy
ever focused
energy.
sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations, my thoughts. I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
And you can actually make objects move?
Yes. Well, on occasion. As I tell my students, increasing one's rate of success is simply a matter of practice.
Does everyone have paranormal powers?
To some degree, yes. The goal of the Topham School for the Study and Development of Paranormal Powers is to enable students to make the most of whatever gifts they have. I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy. If you want to sign up for an introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
No, I'm good.
No, thank you.
Oh. I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady, far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
Oh, okay. So sorry about that.
You're not trying to hide something, are you, Mr. Topham?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations seem to diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
You calling me
How would
stupid?
I do that?
What I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you.
Great.
Good luck and good day.
Shall we?
That looks right. Am I smart or what?
Yeah, I do. Alright. Didn't really make sense, did it?
I'm getting there. That looks right. Am I smart or what?
Literally, it's not.
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
It's not that
Right
hard,
here.
honestly.
Let's have a look. Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution. Well, since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm.
Above
What
average.
would you like to talk about?
Pretty sure the most stupidest person can figure that out.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house. Josiah was a man of many, many interests. I'll be right here if you have any questions.
Alright, let's quickly look around and then we can talk to him.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area.
Certified?
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac?
Bullshit.
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way.
Yeah, you live pretty close to the inn. Nice.
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud. The fuck? Do you like that, Yuri? Do you like this bird, Yuri? Depends on what you do with the light. Just keep right. Okay, alright. So he's
Stay out of there, please.
You said I could look around. Okay, I refuse to believe that in 1930s this was a thing, okay? Refuse.
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
What are you when you win barred bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will par on my miniature golf course get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Alright, okay.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
Surely remember this, Nancy. Oh yeah. What does he mean by nonsense?
Bottom's Q is in note to Gloria.
Nice. These are clues for puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, cool. think that's it. Stupid cat.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Or it's one of those. Okay. More mirrors, huh? Okay.
Now what?
When and how did you meet Josiah
I'm
Crowley?
sorry.
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped
Oh,
for a bite
what?
at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
He was a good student?
The best. He had his annoying little habits, but his desire to realize his psychic potential was unparalleled.
Have you ever made par on the golf course that's out back?
Young lady, I've never set foot on that golf course, let alone made whatever par is.
Yeah, you're a bit fucking
Were
dumb.
you surprised when you found out that
Yeah,
Josiah
you make me
had
do
left
the
you
quiz.
everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
What's in the carriage house that's out back? Do you know?
That was Josiah's workshop. I assume it contains even more detritus.
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
Would you happen to know what Gloria Crandall's middle name was?
I haven't the foggiest.
It was nice talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
You are a big help. Not really. Okay, I'll quickly go and talk to the Blade. I actually don't know.
What's cooking?
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
Nice.
You don't think he can help people develop their psychic powers?
The only thing he's good at is separating little old ladies and dim-witted rubes from their hard-earned cash. In fact, he came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that
doesn't
crackpot
have
the time of day.
powers.
Does everybody
She
around
just
here
told
feel
him who
that
I
way
was.
about him?
Not everybody. Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of J-U-N-K.
Well, that's one thing we can agree on.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Was it open to the public?
Nope, it was just his own private little course. Can you imagine? Wish I had money to throw around like that.
What was Emily's mom's middle name? Do you remember?
Course I do. It was... Oh, piffle. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It was... It'll pop into this feeble brain of mine one of these days. Why don't you just go ask Emily?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
You're fucking the most useless fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry. But no, this shit's fucking all useless. Useless.
What could have made this picture move?
Now stay.
Hi, Nancy.
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh,
Lois.
just curious.
Okay.
Do you play much miniature golf on the course that's out back?
Not anymore. When I was little, I used to play with Josiah. Sometimes he'd help me get par just so I could get something from the prize machine.
Do you remember what you got?
A little toy dog or something? Very cheaply made, and quite forgettable, obviously.
Do you know anything about
Well,
a
alright.
cue Josiah left your mother in a note?
No. Why?
Oh, just curious.
I'm just curious gal.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You could come with, though, I don't know. But you can just wallow in your sorrow. Cry about it. Oh, here we go again. Yeah. Actually, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, mate. 1 second. Something just popped into my vision.
Hello, are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. 1 key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure. Once you pay the appraisal fee.
Which is?
$1.50.
Seriously?
Here you go.
Good.
You kidding me?
Key. Enjoy.
Asshole! Jim, we need to talk. You owe me $1.50.
The minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you?
Guilty.
We went to law school
like
together.
You are.
Only he actually went into law, and I wound up here. So how's he doing? Business pretty good?
Better than you.
Couldn't be better.
That's nice. That's real nice. Well,
oh, what, you gonna cry?
You saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too.
Sure
so
you are.
What can I do for you?
Don't put on the face. I know what you're fucking thinking.
What's your opinion of Richard Topham?
Interesting gentleman who's in an interesting line of work.
Do you think he really does what he says he can do?
He makes a living doing whatever it is he does, so obviously someone thinks he's the real deal.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
Whosever car it wasn't there after the fire.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area too.
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
I found the receipt on the path to Richard Topham's house.
Really? I thought I'd thrown it out. You see,
really
when he
well.
told me the key was
littered.
worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
Yeah, you also didn't want the key back because it would cost you $1.50, you cheapskate.
I guess I'll be going.
Say hi to Carson for me.
And tell him how you robbed me. Yeah, okay. He's a lawyer after all.
Be able to open this thing.
It should be nice, yeah. Oh, look at that, Nancy. I just used my brain and, opened it. Stupid. Yeah. Obviously it doesn't go this way. Where does it go? Perfect. It's like a glove. Daniel? Daniel? Oh, there's obviously the lines. Okay, got it. Got it! Got the lines, got it. Guess I'm not that stupid like you, Nancy. I'm kidding, sorry. More mirrors, lovely. So everything's to do with clock and mirrors. What am I gonna do with the mirrors? I don't know. Alright, nice talking to you, Jim. Bloody asshole. Oh shit, my gas. My gas! Oh fuck, my gas. I don't know what now. Got the mirrors. What do I do here? I still don't know. Let's try this golf stuff out. That's not golf. Alright, it's this game. Bloody hell. So good.
Interesting.
The moon in the sky was once heard to say, "It's high time I saw this thing known as day." So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long it realized just what it had done. "It's far too bright here, I've made a mistake. What heat, what havoc and sun can create. I want to go back." So when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should and said, "Ah, 'tis heaven." Okay, so basically I highlighted other numbers, so it's 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7. Cool. That's an interesting. Okay. Can I have a card? How much did I pay? Fire out. What? Have to do it in 2. This is gonna be difficult. Dude.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham.
Hello, hello.
Now what?
It was nice talking to you.
The feeling is almost mutual.
Almost mutual. Why are you such an asshole?
Is it okay if I look around?
Certainly.
Certainly. Knock on carriage house. What are you when you win barred bounce? Oh, yeah. Yeah. What poet is the cat's meow? What will Pa on my miniature golf course get you? A toy. Wasn't it a toy? So I actually don't care if I win golf or not. What's Gloria's middle name? Lois. No? Okay, then I'll have to do it in order. Okay. I think it said Keen. Keen? Correct. Yes. Don't know how I remember that. Alright, fuck, what was the next one? Something about cats meow? Or was it... What poet? Cats meow. Omar. Yeah. Okay. Then the golf course, which is toy. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. What did she say? She said you win a puppy. Did she say a puppy? Pony. Toy pony. Cool. Amazing. Solve that.
I wonder what goes here.
Mirror.
I can't get it out.
That's fine. Okay. It's a bit dusty in here and should probably clean. No. Oh, that's very handy. To me, no more. What's this? Pew. Okay. Is that singing bass? I get it. This is the clock thingy. It's 1, 2, 4, 2, 8. And then 7. Last mirror, cool. Over there. Now can I do this? Fucking serious. What was the difference? What was different from what I just did?
I need to adjust the mirrors so that the light hits them just right.
Yeah, okay, cool. Fucking whatever. Oh, what the fuck? That was loud. Holy shit, I heard my ear. Didn't realize that that's what I was trying to do here. Fucking hell. No, there's always a fucking
Looks like
radio.
Josiah was a ham radio operator.
I'm not a fan of ham radios. So sorry. I'm sick of them.
That won't work.
Because I've already had to play around with the radio in Scarlet Hand.
I've seen these symbols before.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were in that newspaper story about hobos.
They were indeed. It's very forgetful, huh? Go look at that newspaper, I guess.
I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look around.
That would be, wouldn't it? Shut up. Oh, fuck. Shush.
Be quiet. You're disturbing us.
You are disturbing me too. Shut up.
Clear your mind of all thoughts. Think about nothing save facts. Yes, Mrs. Deckman. Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focusing. Your eyes, your thoughts, focus.
Is it Topham? Oh, I don't want to look at this.
Meet with Jay Archer at
Fancy.
9:30 a.m. about money. That's today.
Should I concentrate on the package or the phone?
Either one, Mrs. Deckman.
What? There's nothing here.
Mr. Deacon? Am I trying to push it or pull it?
Push it. You're trying to push it, all right?
Josiah must have circled these quotes, but why?
From Mirror Wonder Night.
Something tells me I better write down all the stuff that's circled here in my
Oh
journal.
yeah, I just found it. There's flute. There's the Pyramus, whatever. And this bee. Amazing. Progress. Now let's go in and through the front door, shall we?
Mrs. Deckman, just concentrate.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
It's not giving me any clue.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Do you by any chance know who Marcel is?
Marcel was what Josiah called his favorite hat.
His hat?
What?
The man named his hat?
He loved that hat, so to him, naming it made perfect sense.
Do you still have Marcel?
No, as a matter of fact, I gave that hat to Gloria Crandall. She said she was fond of the old fellow and wanted something to remember him by, although I suspect the real reason she wanted that hat was to see if he'd stashed any money in it.
Well, bitter.
Josiah ordered something from the Krollmeister Crystal Company just before he passed away. Do you know if it ever arrived?
You must be talking about that chunk of quartz that came last winter. I still have it right here. Why?
I was wondering if I could buy it from you. For my father. He loves quartz.
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps we can work something out. You see, amazing as this is going to sound, I am able to project my thoughts into another person's brain.
Really?
The only problem is,
Sure.
not everyone has the intellectual capacity to receive my thoughts. But since you have already demonstrated a high level of intelligence, yes, you may very well be the ideal subject.
This guy is cuckoo.
Me? Really?
You are going to help me
Yeah.
prove that I am telepathic.
You're
Here's
not.
what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle a deck which contains 5 sets of these cards. Then I'm going to turn my back, draw a card, look at it, and start transmitting my thoughts. When you receive my thoughts, you will identify the card I'm looking at. Once you correctly identify 5 cards in a row, I'll give you that piece of quartz.
But what if I can't do it?
Just stay focused on the cards and my superior brain power will do the rest. Very well,
sure
let's
thing.
begin.
Whatever.
This is which card?
This one.
No, try again. What card is this?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Can you tell me what card this is?
One.
Very good. You did it. Well, actually, I did it. But in any case, thank you for your assistance. Here's the piece of
Well,
crystal
actually,
that
I
Josiah
did it, and
ordered.
you're a fucking
Take it. You've
wanker.
earned it.
Holy
well, actually,
shit,
I earned it, but let's
no.
not quibble.
I had to literally draw up a fucking diagram of this bullshit because it's like 2 different phrases for and like almost similar. It's just the way he words it is different for different symbols. What a fucking troll.
But
Give me
Mr.
that shit.
Topham, I didn't really... I mean, you didn't really... I mean, I'm afraid that subconsciously you may have...
Shut up,
Yes?
Nancy. No one cares.
Never mind.
Do you need anything else?
No, you need to leave
It was nice
me
talking
alone.
to you.
The feeling is almost mutual.
I almost give a fuck. Not really. I'm honestly so mad. You know how much time I wasted?
Hello again.
Some work.
Did Josiah ever say anything to you about someone named Marcel?
Marcel. The name does ring a bell, although for the life of me, I can't remember why.
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
Oh, you're no help. Go back to doing no job. No work, I mean.
What's cooking?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
Nothing. The kitchen's fucked.
Hi, Nancy.
Would you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Fuck, imagine. It's been there all along and... what? Nobody decided to check the fucking hat that has a fucking key sticking out of it? Oh no. Not at all.
Hello again.
I think I found the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Really?
I have it right here.
It is from this bank.
May I see if it opens the box?
It takes 2 keys to open a safe deposit box. The owner's key and my key. And in this case, I'm under no obligation to open it for you.
Oh, but I...
However, were you to do me a small favor...
What?
Such as?
I hired a seamstress to make a dress for my wife's birthday next week. Unfortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out, and now I need to find someone to finish the dress.
Maybe I could find somebody. How much are you willing to pay them?
Oh, the fact of the matter is, the dressmaker quit because I couldn't pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is on the brink of ruin.
Yet you sit there
Oh.
reading the paper.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Archer.
I
Aw,
wanted
cry
to get
about
my wife
it.
something nice because,
Wee.
well, it might be the last nice
Wee.
thing she gets for a long, long time.
No,
Now,
I'm kidding.
Emily once mentioned that Jane used to be a dressmaker.
Yeah, go on. I'll ask her.
How much more has to be done on the dress?
I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back and I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box.
Alright, fine.
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
Alright, Jane, you're up. Stop mucking around.
What's cooking?
Since you used to be a dressmaker, do you think you could help me sew something?
Me? Sew? No, I can't. Sewing takes practice, and I haven't sewed a stitch in years. Whatever it is, believe me, I'd wreck it.
No, once you like a dressmaker, or once you know, perfect the craft, you're not gonna forget really how to do it. So you're full of shit, Jane. You're just lazy.
It's not hard. It's all basted together and everything.
No can do. Sorry.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
You're a fucking fraud, aren't you? Fucking hate you. Stupid bitch. I was just standing there doing nothing.
Hi, Nancy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
You're useless too. Fuck you. Ah,
Why
stop.
does this picture keep moving?
Yeah, stop moving the fucking picture. Who's doing that?
Would it be all right if I used your sewing machine?
Go right ahead, but remember, you're on your own.
Yeah, whatever.
There's no needle.
It's probably in the box with the rest of Mom's sewing stuff. Ask Jane if she knows where it is.
You guys. So disorganized, my god. Fucking grown women over here. Also, why do I have to fucking sew the dress? This one has a tanty, so I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to do the dress now.
What's cooking?
Fucking stop asking me that. Nothing's cooking, okay?
Would you happen to know where the needle for the sewing machine in Emily's room is?
I moved all of Gloria's sewing things out of there and put them in a little box. Look, I'm supposed to get the pies we baked before all the hullabaloo this morning ready for the delivery man. They gotta be put in the shipping container just so, or he casts a kitten. This is how he wants them organized. Now why don't you go out on the porch and get those pies ready to go while I look for that sewing box?
Is it gonna really take you that long to look for it while I go and organize fucking pies? Are you serious? Also, while you were standing there doing fuck all, you could have done the pies. I'm just, I don't know.
If you insist.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer really, like... Oh, man. I honestly can't be fucking bothered. What you want? The small pie always goes to the left of the large pie. There we go.
There, that should do it.
Sorted it. We sorted it. Wait, what? Why is the phone...
I'll bet those are the two brothers that built the inn and Josiah's house. I'll bet this was taken in that passageway I found.
So she knows about the passageway.
There's something written on the back.
Darn parlor window seat. It's this thing, right? Window seat?
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Well, I don't really know. That's really it, though. Nothing else.
What was that?
Scary. Oh, never mind. Aha! Another secret passageway. What's here?
Jeepers, I'm behind one of the walls in Emily's room. I'll bet that's how someone makes that picture move.
Spying on her? Seriously? They could see the jewels. Oh, well, I know who the fucking mastermind is then. Someone
Guess
who
I better
had
not leave the
access
lights
to the
on.
picture. Someone who doesn't know how to fucking sew, apparently, but is a dressmaker. Missy.
Thanks for doing the pies. The more I do it, the worse I seem to get at it. Here's that box.
Yeah, you're
I'm
fucking
sure
useless.
that sewing machine needle is in there somewhere.
I see it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Just kind of sticks you out, doesn't it?
Remember, when it comes to using it, you're on your own, kiddo.
I think I know why Emily has been seeing and hearing strange things.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me.
I found a secret passageway that goes from the inn to Josiah Crowley's old house. And off of it, I found a staircase that leads to a space behind a wall in Emily's room. That's the staircase that's in this old picture.
You mean the noises that Emily's been hearing? The things she's been seeing? It's because someone's been sneaking around behind the wall in her room?
Yes, indeed.
Did you know about the secret passageway?
No, and I've never heard Emily say anything about it either.
I was able to open the staircase because I saw the picture I just showed you. And I found that picture on the shelf in your podium.
You mean it was right there under my nose? Hold the phone! You think I'm the one who's been sneaking around?
Well, I did find the picture right there.
But I've never seen it before in my life. Besides, Anyone who's ever been behind this desk could have seen that picture. It's hardly fair to go pointing a finger at me.
You're standing there all day. I don't know, honey. But, also... Yes. Yes, Jane. No, I'm not fucking apologizing.
Maybe Emily will know something about it.
She went into town to run some errands. At least that's what I told her to do. Heaven knows she could use some fresh air.
Oh, she got out of her jammies?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty-dighty.
Time to snoop. Snoop Dogg. Oh, come on, I don't give a fuck. Wait a minute, what? Suspicious. Buy a car. Jane says she already has a car. Suspicious, suspicious. Imposter.
I can't sew with that.
Imposter. Among Us.
All I need is the dress Jim Archer gave me and I can start sewing.
Wait, how the fuck do I move?
I can do better than this.
Well, I didn't know how to fucking...
I'd better start over.
How the fuck do I
made
control
too many
that?
mistakes. I'd better do it over.
Fuck, controlling this is like atrocious.
I can do better than this.
Well, Nancy, are you a dressmaker?
I can do better than this. Would I wear this? I made too many mistakes. I'd better do it over.
Would I wear this? No.
I made too many mistakes. I'd
Yeah,
better do it over.
I'm aware, okay? And I'm gonna come back to it.
All I need is the dress Jim Archer gave me and I can start sewing. There, not bad, Miss Drew. Not bad at all.
Oh my god, I did it first go. I only have 95 cents left. Oof, that's scary. Alright, here's your shitty dress.
How's the dress coming?
All done.
This is beautiful. Thank you. Now let's see if that key you found opens up Josiah's safe deposit box.
You fucking better.
That was Josiah's key, all right. But that is not Josiah's will.
It looks like some kind of journal. Would it be okay if I kept this?
If it was money or jewelry or something like that, I'd turn it over to Topham. But a journal? Finders keepers as far as I'm concerned.
Thanks.
I'll be at my desk if you need me.
I don't.
It's locked. Naturally.
Anything else I can do for you?
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
Okay, so that's a puzzle. What the frick is that? I could... You know how long of a break I had from this game? Because I started recording Resident Evil 8. And then it was like... Once I had to do the jet split, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's this. Frick, what were the things again from that recording? I had it somewhere. Hoofbeats, which would be G. Clap of thunder, O. R. D. Good. F. Fear. Fell. L. Fellow. Fellow. Good fellow. Okay. Good fellow. Hey.
7.025 megahertz. Fuck! That's who Josiah played in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
Pyramus, 7.057 megahertz.
So I need to use that radio.
Bisbee, 7.050 megahertz. It looks like some kind of record of the people Josiah talked to on his ham radio.
I also have stuff written for these people. Flute, Pyramus, and Thisbe. And they're like quotes from the book for Puck. So I guess that's something to do with something. So let's go figure that out, I guess. Where's the radio? I don't remember. Oh, fuck. I'm assuming it's in the bunker, whatchamacallit area. Yeah. Upstairs? Yeah, yeah.
Looks like I can't use the radio unless and until I replace the crystal.
Oh, that's what it is. Got it.
A part is missing.
What?
A part is missing.
What am I missing? Have Waddle cut the blank? Fuck's sake. Who the fuck is Waddle? Who can cut my crystal? I have to go back in town. Who the fuck? Can someone explain how that works? The crystal needs to be used? There he is, Waddle. Fuck's sake. And here I was hoping.
Hello, Mr. Waddell.
Now what?
I need for you to cut a blank from this piece of quartz.
No big deal. Let's see it.
The blank needs to be just like the one you made before for Josiah Crowley.
Like I said, no big deal. You're gonna have to cough up $2, though. You can pay me when you pick it up. Good day.
Are you fucking serious? I don't have fucking time for $2. Damn fucking... Oh, what a rip-off.
Did you deliver that telegram?
Not yet.
Can't pay you until you deliver it, you know.
I know. See you later.
Who's it for? Oh. Layham Nursery. Ah, Waddle.
Hello, Mr. Waddell. Are you done making that blank?
Have you got my fee?
Right here.
Good. Here's the blank I cut for you. Enjoy.
Yeah. Robber. Tyrant. $0.70. Is that all it took for a stupid disc? Now I have to watch this sequence again. Oh my god. Now you work? Flute. 7025. Seven.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
This is Flute, but you sure don't sound like Puck, so explain yourself.
My name's Nancy Drew.
So where's Puck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Puck's real name was Josiah Crowley, and I hate to say it, but he passed away earlier this year.
Ah, that's a shame. Heck, I never got to give him his sentence.
What sentence is that?
Well, see, a while back, Puck dictated a sentence to me and told me that if and when he recited a certain passage from Shakespeare, I was to respond with that sentence. Weird fellow, that Puck.
If I tell you the passage, will you tell me the sentence?
Well, yeah, sure, I guess. Especially seeing as Puck's no longer with us.
Okay, so apparently it's... Shall we there found pageant see, Lord, what fools these mortals be. Yeah.
Shall we there fond pageant see, Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response.
I literally took pictures of the
now
book.
I'm supposed to say,
And I still had it
leave
in my
by
phone.
road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words.
Did you know Puck very well?
I felt like I did. Met him over the radio a couple of years ago. What a character. What'd you say his real name was?
Josiah Crowley.
Strange. I never heard of him.
Why is that strange?
He led me to believe he was this big cheese out in Hollywood. You know, some famous producer, director or something. Said he owned his own studio.
He didn't own a studio, and he certainly didn't live in Hollywood.
I'll be darned. So he was just lying to me. Well, that's all right. I may have told him a fib or three over the years myself. Like the time I told him I was a scratch golfer. I don't even know what that means. In any case, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
Freaking bunch of weirdos, the hell. Alright, so it's stuck on 7. Yeah. So who's next? Pyramus. 5-7.
Thisby, are you there?
Oh,
Hello?
okay, I guess we're doing Thisby somehow.
Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm afraid I have some bad news about Puck.
Oh dear, they closed the play he was starring in, didn't they? That's why I haven't heard from him. He's too far down in the dumps. Oh, I was afraid it was something like that.
Actually, you haven't heard from him because he passed away several months ago.
Oh my, that's worse, isn't it? And after all that
Isn't it?
rigmarole he went through, making sure I knew my line and understood my cue?
Your cue?
Yes, you see, Puck, or whatever his real name is, or was, Puck wanted to share his love of acting with me. So he gave me a line to say, a very curious line I might add, and told me to repeat it only after I heard my cue. A passage written by Mr. William Shakespeare.
So if I cue you with a passage, you'll respond with the line he gave you to say?
Immediately. I know it by heart, you see.
Here goes. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu. Over and out.
Alright. Now, as I was doing it, and somehow managed to get onto Thisby. Accidentally.
Pyramus, can you hear me? Hello?
This is Pyramus. Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew. Does somebody named Puck usually call you on this frequency?
Somebody named Puck used to. Apparently he found something better to do. Haven't talked to him in months.
Well, that's because he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, well, that's a good excuse, I guess. How'd you know he called me Pyramus?
I'm a friend of his. I found your name and radio frequency in his journal.
So why are you talking to me?
Did Puck, ever ask you to tell him something whenever he read a certain passage from Shakespeare?
Whenever he rattled off this Shakespeare quote, I was supposed to rattle off this stupid saying he gave me. How did you know about that?
Long story. But if I were to rattle off the quote, there's no reason why you can't tell me the stupid saying, right?
Well, come to think of it, he never said the quote had to come from him. So, yeah, I guess I could tell you.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
How'd you know?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute. I had to write it down. Here, you're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive, do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
Ah, how people always think that being rich means, you know, that stuff. Well, I honestly don't know what to do now.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Hello, hello. Very curious music.
Now what?
It was nice talking to you.
The feeling is almost mutual.
Rude. It's so rude.
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
They're cues. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me just try something. Kind lady who sparkles like good water and makes me think that the sky's the limit. Okay, yeah. So it's this stuff. Barking dog.
Whoa!
What the hell?
A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on that golf course of Josiah's.
Aw, what now? More golf? I'm not doing that shit. Fuck, that took a while. I was just in silence, just concentrating so hard, man, on these puzzles. I need a bowl. Oh. Okay. Nice. Oh.
Another safe deposit box key?
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm not playing golf.
Emily, please, just settle down. It's alright. It's not alright. That's fine. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
Well, you're not helping.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Yeah, you're pretty useless, but, you know, we know that. Can't even sew a dress.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
Excuse me? That's uncalled for, the fuck?
Why? What's the matter?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having a, what Jane call it, a nervous breakdown.
Jane called it. Uh-huh. Emily, you're just so annoying. Like, I don't want to help you because of how annoying you are.
No, you're not.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
I'm making things worse?
I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my god. You fucking brat. You're a brat. Satisfied?
Did you talk to her? Do you see what I mean? No wonder I never saw or heard anything. It was all in her mind.
Bullshit.
I'm not so sure, Miss Willoughby.
Yeah.
What's more, I think I found something that'll solve all her problems. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you dirty dog. Alright, let's go talk to Jim. Give him the key.
I'm glad you stopped by. I need to clear the air about something. I lied before, not just when I said the bank was doing fine when it's really not, but when I said that wasn't my car you saw parked outside the inn today. I parked it there because I didn't want anyone to know that I was at Richard Topham's begging him for money.
I was gonna talk to
This
you
bank
about
is
that,
in truly
actually.
dire financial straits, and if anyone finds out...
Mr. Archer, I already knew you were at Richard Topham's today. I saw your name in his calendar.
Oh, so what can I do for you?
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
But this has to be Josiah's key.
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me, her ace in the hole.
That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford.
Okay.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses.
Wow, how interesting. Well, what you know. There we go, that's the real deal.
Wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
I knew she was a bit. How you going? Going somewhere?
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Oh, what the fuck? Excuse what? Was I not fast enough? You fucking dog.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
You still call her Jane, bro? Bro, this is fucking intense.
She's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Shortcut? How? What's the shortcut, bro? What was the shortcut? Fuck yourself.
I can't let Jane out of my sight. She's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Okay, what the fuck? Doesn't make sense, but okay.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
Beautiful. Smart cookie. Oh wow, just for solving the case. Well, thanks for that.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Yo, the Hardy boys. Nice. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. Here's the next one. Alright. This game was very different, because it's designed in the different times. What, the 40s or whatever it was, I don't remember. It was a nice game. The interaction with characters was great. The driving and that whole thing, that was a nice touch. Very different. It was very annoying how to get money and how easy it is to spend it, so that was annoying. But it wasn't too bad. Puzzles and such weren't bad. The dress, that was awful. It was very touchy, really hard to do, but it wasn't too bad. I think I'd hate it more if I actually spent more time on it, but I didn't. I don't know how, just luck I guess, but yeah, I think I would have hated it more if spent a lot of time on that dress puzzle. Golf, I'm glad that it's only if you want to get a toy at the end apparently. Had to look that up because I wasn't sure if I had to do the golf puzzle or not. And I'm glad I didn't, because that was awful. Overall, it wasn't bad. Emily was unlikable, so helping her is really something that I didn't care for. I just wanted to, I guess, just uncover the mystery and help Jim. I felt bad for Jim. Jane, the fake Jane, I liked having banter with her. She's an interesting character. But yeah, other than that, like, it wasn't a hard game. It was alright. If I was to speedrun it, it'd be a pretty short game, I think. So I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. Just slightly above average. Just if it was more interesting, I think I'd like it more. Alright, on to the next one.